Hi, I'm Tom with the FCB Lounge channel, and in this quick tip for FreeCAD I will show you how the box selection works. I'm using FreeCAD 1.0 in this quick tip. So the box selection serves a purpose of selecting multiple objects inside of a 3D view, and you can access it either from the Edit and the box selection option, or I will be using the keyboard shortcut Shift B. Later I will also talk about the box element selection, which works in a similar way. But first let's talk about box selection. So I'm in my 3D view, and if I hit Shift B, the box selection is started, and if I click my mouse and drag, I start to create a selection window. Now it's important whether from the initial point you are dragging your mouse to the left or from the initial point to the right, because then the tool works in a different way. If I release my mouse, the selection is created. Here the selection was empty. So now let me show you. If I fire up the tool with Shift B, click here, drag my mouse and release my mouse here, I selected all of these objects. It's quite simple. I will click in the space to clear my selection. And now let's see. If I hit Shift B and click here, drag my mouse to the right and release, nothing is selected. But if I hit Shift B, click here and drag my mouse to the left, you can see that the leg object was selected. Why is that? This is because if I click and drag from right to left, everything that's partially in the selection window will be selected. So you can see if I release here, the leg was partially inside of the selection window, so it's selected. If I clear my selection and do this again like so, you can see that this leg is inside of the window, this leg and the spindle, and these three objects are selected. But if I create my selection from right to left, only the objects which have their geometric center inside of the window will be selected. So here nothing is selected because the geometric center of the leg is somewhere here. So if I create my selection like so, you can see that the leg is selected. If I create it from right to left, the selection like so, you can see that this rear leg is there only partially, but these two should be there completely, so they are selected together with the spindle. So basically you can think of it, if you have all of the object inside of the selection window, it should be selected, but be careful because it's regarding only the geometric center of the object. Now I will add that the selection from right to left, as I have explained it, is a bit of a simplification, because if I look at the top and hide the seat, you can see that I have got my spindle object, and I will deselect everything. And if I drag my mouse with the box selection from right to left, I don't have the spindle inside of the box selection at all, but it's selected. Why is that? It's because it's actually not checking whether the object is partially inside of the selection box, but whether the bounding box of the object is inside of the selection box. So in the case of complicated shapes like this one, you have to be mindful that it's checking about the binding box, not the true object, not the true object. So like here I'm selecting the spindle even though it was not basically touched by the selection window. So I hope this basic is clear, because this is very useful to know. And now I will show you also what you can do is you can combine the box selection. So I can select this object with box selection, and then with control, if I select this object and this object, I've got more objects selected. So you can control with control click you can add or remove selected objects from the selection. Now if I release the selection, I can also do if I box select these two objects or three objects and I want to add another object with box selection, I can hit Shift B, and if I hold Control, I'm adding to the selection. So again with Control I'm adding to selection. If I would not hold Control, if I would just do the box selection and select like this, the selection will be created as a new selection. What's also important to note is that if I, let's say, look from the right and I have got these two legs one behind another and I create a box selection like this, a cross box selection, even the objects which are behind in the view are selected. So this is good to know. Okay, so this is box selection, and now let's take a look at the box element selection, which basically selects only faces. Box selection selects the whole object. So you can see if I do box selection with Shift B like so, I have selected the whole solid leg 001. But if I instead use the box element selection, Shift E, and I do the selection like this, you can see that I'm selecting the faces which were inside of the selection window. So this is the difference, but what works the same is the geometric center selection or the cross section. So if I press Shift E and drag my mouse from here to here, only the faces which were at least partially inside of the window are selected. And if I do this like so from left to right, only the centers of the geometric the geometric centers of the faces were selected. So from right to left or from left to right works the same with the box element selection too. You can see if you have just faces or the whole object selected. But in the selection view, if you don't see the selection view, you can right click on any of the toolbar and enable the selection view. So here you can see that I've got the object selected, and if I hit Shift E, I have the faces selected. Okay, so this is the box selection and box element selection in the 3D object in the 3D view. But let me show you how the selection works with 2D objects. So I will create a wire up here, and this is a 2D object. If I hit Shift B, the left and right selection works the same. So this wire was at least partially in the box selection window, so I have got it selected. If I hit Shift B and select it like so, it's not there because I'm dragging my mouse from left to right. And if I drag my mouse with the Shift B, the box selection like so, now the geometric center of the wire, I guess it's somewhere here, so the wire will be selected. You can see it here. And also if I hit Shift E, the element selection, and I drag it like so, you can see that only the edges of the wire were selected and this edge is not selected. And also, of course, if I hit, let's say, Shift E and drag it like so, and hit Shift E again and hold Control, I can add to my selection like so. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an option to remove from selection using the box or box element selection, because if I hit Shift E, hold Control, and drag my mouse like so, I'm adding to the selection. So this one was added as a second one. So this is the box selection of 2D objects, which works in a similar way as box selection of 3D objects. Now the last thing I will show you in this quick tip is how the box selection works inside of the sketcher. So I will create a sketch, and I will create just a simple rectangle sketch, And when I'm inside of the sketcher, the box selection or box element selection doesn't work on the sketcher objects. But I don't have to start the box selection with Shift B or Shift E. I can just click and drag, and you can see that I selected the vertex. If I click and drag over this rectangle, you can see that I have selected all of those 4 lines. But the same principle, if I'm dragging from from left to right or right to left, the principle is the same. So if I select from right and drag to the left, the objects which are partially inside of the selection box will be selected. So you can see that these vertices and these lines are all selected. But if I did the same selection and I click here and drag my mouse like so, only the vertices will be selected because the lines were not inside of the selection box completely. Now, inside of the sketcher, when I'm dragging from left to right, it's not considering the geometric center, but it's considering whether the whole object is inside of the selection. So even if I drag my mouse like so, this line, the geometric center of the line was inside of the box, but it was not selected because here it works a bit differently. The object has to be the whole object has to be inside of the selection window to be selected. So be mindful of the box selection inside of the sketcher. It works in a different way. It's basically a different tool than when invoked from the 3D view with the Shift B or the Shift E keyboard shortcut. Okay, so this is it for the box selection and box element selection in FreeCAD. If you find tutorials by FCB Lounge useful, consider supporting the channel by donating through the Ko-Fi page. The link to the donate page is in the description box below. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.